the best.
I know he ain't saying.
Oh, shit.
See? This is some bull. See? That's a Z. His Z is in his garage. I know he didn't say Andre Iguodala. I know he ain't say it. I know he didn't say Andre Iguodala. I know. He just want to be defiant. He just know that this is my guy. And he just want to just stir the pot before the episode. That's all it is. And I hope we record. Because I hope we get to hear all this. You're just trying to stir the pot. Big bro. You know what I'm saying? Little big bro. Little big brother. Because I'm older. I think I'm older than him. So little big brother. Yeah, man.
Damn, cut off, dude.
Damn, see? It's that bullshit. Don't start this episode. Man, don't start this episode with some shit like that, man. Don't even say it. Say that for a sports segment, which we still haven't figured out what we're doing. Like, we can't figure out what we're doing right now. I don't know if we're rolling. I don't know if I should keep going. I don't know if I should just stop talking.
Yeah, man, just keep talking, man.
And just keep on talking. Episode, what are we on, 44?
43.
Is it Dirk?
43.
It's Dirk 44? Fucking up numbers. I ain't even high yet. What was Dirk Nowitzki number, man?
Oh, Dirk Nowitzki. I thought you were talking about Lil Dirk.
No.
You say Dirk, I thought you
What's
meant-
Dirk Nowitzki?
Dirk was 41, man. We passed that.
Oh, okay, damn, Dirk.
43 where at. I don't know whose number is 43. That may be a weekend baseball sport.
I said that already. I think I said, I don't know. Fuck it. Don't even matter. Fuck the number. Is that, ain't, no, that's 45, Donovan Mitchell. 43 kind of a weak ass number. It gotta be baseball. It gotta be a baseball number. Not even a football number.
Don't ruffle the question, man. The question we are starting today's podcast off with.
But no blunt. This hasn't been open yet, so let's just put that back in your bag.
Oh, that came out of my bag?
Yeah, I'm assuming it did.
Oh,
I will take your blunt.
You don't smoke these?
No, I'm just trying to say. I'm just being.
What you trying to say?
I'm just not a thief. He's not a thief unless we in Walmart. So I'm not gonna steal anything from you, man. But go ahead. Pose your question.
Which AI has a better career? Did Allen Iverson have a better career than Andre Iguodala? Is the question of that.
I hope you asking them.
Everybody, all the homies out there who are watching episode 43 of the Straight Gas Money Podcast, to my left, Dale the Truth Teller. I am D Block the GOAT. Part of Dale's name and Allen Iverson the GOAT.
Which one is Godfather? Godfather. This one is.
It's all pink rose, baby. It's all pink rose.
Oh, somebody's splurging.
Yeah. Fuck Allen Iverson. Jim Crow Joe, I've been stimulated, baby.
Big rose, 3 blunts. Well, let's start off with something a little softer.
You don't come over my stimulation, man?
Oh,
Because
man.
you got stimulated earlier than me. You don't want to go buy?
It's not about me. What you about to do?
You don't know what they're going to do with this money?
Buy some plane tickets? I just snuck it in. What you about to do? What you about to do? No, what you about to do?
Don't worry about it, man. Confidential.
Why would you bring it up? Maybe we can talk about it. Can I know off air?
Off now.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe you're reverting back to the episode that we had with E and Hooli about what you're doing in Vegas. You gonna pick up a nice whore? Pick up a whore? Maybe you gonna pick up a whore with this steal money, man.
Now, with Biden still, not with Trump. Trump didn't give me a lot. But with Biden give me that 14 plus 2, oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on. Well, I don't think you get the plus. I'm waiting on it, Biden. Sleepy Joe. And then when it comes to Sleepy Joe, I'm waiting on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on it. But no, let's go back to your question that you wanted to ask the people. Did Andre Iguodala have a better career than the guy in the shot above?
Allen Iverson, who had a better career, man? Serious question.
Serious question you asking me. I don't even think you could ask me that question. Y'all know the answer to that. I think it's blasphemous, to quote Stephen A. Smith, for you to even insinuate that Andre Iguodala had a better career than Allen Iverson, one of the greatest players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Top 20. I'm being fair by saying I'm trying to be reasonable by saying top 20. But in my case, absolutely. Come on now, he top 5 to me. Top 5, because you got to all the shit that y'all incorporate.
So you ain't got to convince me.
But I'm just saying, all the shit that y'all incorporate for LeBron. Well, he had this team, or well, he had this, or well, he didn't get hurt for 82 games. All this bullshit y'all throw out, I'm putting it in there for Iverson. All I gotta say is he's registered at 6 feet, 6'1", whatever it is. You know he ain't that big, and to do what he's done, the greatest player outside of Michael Jordan. And your GOAT, your guy said that, Shaquille O'Neal. So do you dispute that?
But you got.
Do you dispute that? For someone to say that this could be possibly the second greatest player of all time, you're gonna ask me a stupid ass question like did Andre Iguodala have a better career because he has some accolades?
2-time gold medalist, 3-time NBA. Don't laugh.
All right, go ahead. Get your shit off.
2-time gold medalist, 3-time NBA champion, Finals MVP, NBA All-Star 2012.
How many All-Stars? One?
He's an All-Star.
Okay. Damn. All right. You ain't do research before. You just doing this shit on spot. Because you wouldn't have said this shit if you read this out. Go ahead. Finish.
All defensive first team.
Okay.
All defensive second team.
Okay.
All rookie first team.
Great defender. Not rookie of the year. Oh, okay. Not rookie of the year. Okay. All first team NBA? Iverson first team NBA? All first team?
Wait.
Y'all okay? All right.
You made first team, all back team.
See? I think you're realizing the facts. So what we going off of is Andre Iguodala having 3 championships and the Finals MVP. Mm-hmm. Let me not leave that out. Finals MVP.
A longer career than Allen Iverson. He's still playing. He's still productive.
Okay. So he's building up those accolades, right? How many did he win with Golden State?
3.
Oh, all 3?
Mm-hmm. Pivotal point.
The first one is when he won the MVP, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't have won. The death line, though, would not be possible without Iguodala.
You finna read off Iverson accolades? Well, no, that just say Hall of Fame up there. You can definitely find Allen Iverson, but I'm gonna keep going while you're looking that up. And then I'm gonna do a proper introduction to the show. Episode 43. Straight. This is Big Dog. Glenn. Is it Glenn Robinson? No, I'm thinking about Glenn Rice. 41. For episode 43 of Straight Gas Homie Podcast. I am Dale the Truth Teller. To the right, D Block the GOAT, Double D, certified lover boy, the hardest back in his head before Valentine's Day. Keep on searching, don't get distracted. With a pitch of Beijing at the top. It's a pitch. This is gonna be shot in 4K. I'm sitting straight ahead this episode. Cause you know what? When I catch myself from the side, the camera does no justice to me from the side. I'm Asian bad. You think it's the drugs? You think it's the marijuana? You think the marijuana's kicking my ass, man? But I look at the camera, I said, wow. You know what I'm saying? But you ready? You got it?
We got Allen Iverson stats here, man. NBA MVP, 11-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 3-time All-NBA First Team, 3-time All-NBA Second Team, All-NBA Third Team, NBA Rookie of the Year, All-NBA First Team, 4-time NBA scoring champ, 3-time scoring leader, number 3 retired by the Philadelphia 76ers, 2-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, really? 2-time gold medalist, 1-time bronze medalist. That's his career.
Okay. And so, with that being said, I think we don't even need to just even continue with this foolish question to start this episode.
I think it can be debated. That's all I'm saying.
Well, won't be debating here. So we can just keep moving right on since we've gotten 8 minutes in and we wasted your time with such a foolish question. Now you say you did. Have you reached out to some people and you got some feedback in regards to this question?
My brother just said it can be debated, it can be argued.
Okay. Because
it should be dismissed
Because he has 3 championships in the finals.
Right, so the question is about the career, not talent, and not who's going to play. So when asking the question, who has a better career, it can be debated on whether or not Andre Iguodala has had a better career than Allen Iverson. From looking at what I just read, you probably lose that debate 9 times out of 10. Yeah. But if you're arguing it the right way, Andre Iguodala might have had a better career.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we'll get into more interesting conversation than other than that. I don't even know where to go after that shit. What you got for us? How was your week, sir? You got the heart in your head. You had to do something special. Want another part in your head? House party, if no people that don't get the inside.
My week was just fine, man. It's kind of flew by. It's pretty fast. Same old shit, man. Nothing really changed.
That's it?
That's it, man.
Well, my week was.
I need to do more. Man, I need to do more with my wife. Do more with my in between pods, man.
Well, what is it?
Pick up a hobby or something like that.
Well, I mean,
hobbies?
I mean, you do. You got binge watch, video gaming. Those are hobbies. It's just that things that people don't talk about. So just because, that's what I'm saying. Everything is closed. So it's pretty much really nothing to really do. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you're supposed to feel like you're not really doing much because you're not out posting your SBA poorly spent money or your scam gifts. I want to make sure I got that in this episode. Your scam gifts. How do you feel about, you know what, let's talk about that, man. How do you feel about scam gifts? Or how do you feel about people that you know in real life, who I've seen you, I saw you last week. You wasn't living like, you know what I'm saying? It's just hypothetical. How do you feel about people that you're like, okay, that is your water? I hope we look back and I ain't taking a sip out of it. I think mine is here.
Okay, then I got a fresh one.
All right. Well, even if that, I hope I didn't drink after you.
Sure,
I mean, you do some wild shit. So listen, no, for real. So the people that you saw, I saw you a week ago. Mm-hmm. Now you're on the internet with Louis bag, and it's all the same thing. It's a Louis bag, it's some Dior shoes, it's some Balenciaga shoes, it's Dolce & Gabbana shoes. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same shoe. Louis Vuitton with the swipes. You know what I'm saying? So I just saw you last week, and now you posting that this week. Mm-hmm. Scam gifts is what I like to call them. Do you have any type of, when you see that, like, do you feel like, because maybe we can be labeled as haters. Maybe they'll label us as haters. And I'm okay if you want to label me as a hater. But I just like to say, like, I know you. That's what I would say. I know you. You know what I'm saying? So when, I just hate to see people who, I've really been harping on this since it's been a thing. I think out of the 43 episodes, I may have talked about people getting this money 10 to 15 episodes. I think I snuck it in.
So you got a problem with it?
I really got a problem with a lot of the people I see. Not obsessed. I'm tired of seeing it. I started to unfollow a lot of people. Because they'll say that, well, unfollow me then. Well, I have unfollowed you. Look on your friend list. It's happening. Because I just can't see it. I know it's annoying. It's annoying to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really annoying. You know what I'm saying? And I hopefully, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to you. It's nothing. We can just go right past it.
I mean, it is. Certain people who, I was having to speak to my brother about it. It's like, you know, you're doing all this stuff, spending all this money, and you're still broke at the end of the day. You're doing it for Instagram likes, views on Snapchat, and things like that. It's like, it don't necessarily amount to nothing. It's not going to get you anything. And it's like, after a while, you just become that regular guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're doing it for...
They still are. It's just what they are.
Yeah, like if you do...
You got some expensive shit that you pay half price for.
It's like, if you're doing it for like stunt purposes, it's like, I don't know, it's like people really, after a while, people really start to not care. So it's like you now trying to live up and keep up with a lifestyle that no one cares about and no one gives a fuck about. And it's like you add that other stress onto yourself.
I don't think, but let me say that, that's my problem with the whole thing. Like, if you're doing it for you and it's something that genuinely makes you happy, do you. when that cash, when you hit back rock bottom, you're gonna look at that bag in the closet, and if it does something for you, then it does something for you. We all have something that we spend foolish money on. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is 90% of the people that I believe that are doing it, they're not doing it because they happy. They doing it to show the next person. So it will be somebody that I'm doing it to show you. I'm doing it to show like a small hand group, a small handful of shallow-minded people. He said Sunday is cool. Shallow-minded people, you know what I'm saying, who think like you, but they know the truth. Or even if it's real, they're gonna think it's fake. You know what I'm saying? So what's the real point? I don't understand it. It's frustrating. I've unfollowed you. I won't harp on it that long. If you maybe you care, maybe you don't. But I'm agitated by you guys, and I'm done looking at it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future when things come back. The charges are filed for some of these people while you're doing all these scams, SBA loans, you know.
I was talking to a dude today.
Future. Because I feel like people think. Someone reminded me that, you know, the IRS has up to 7 years to come get you off of tax evasion, tax fraud, and things of that nature. So anything dealing with the government and their money, it's not like they don't have to come get you today. They don't have to come get you tomorrow. Bro. Like, they got time to come get you. But just best believe that they probably on their way to come and get you. And if you go down, I just hope that you go down and you go down with something to show for it. You know?
I was talking to a nigga today. He was like, "Yeah, my boys is out in Cali getting it." I said, "What you mean?" Man, they killing them on the unemployment scams. I said, "California, niggas is taking flights across the fucking state lines to go and how do you even know how to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it only work out of town. You try to swipe that shit. You try to swipe some unemployment shit from California, Illinois. They lock the card. They lock the card. They traveling. Niggas is traveling." So you see these niggas taking these flights to California. You've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers lately going to Miami, California. This is what they're doing.
So they got unemployment in these other states.
This is what I don't know if this helped me, homies. I just know, like, this is what I heard today. Like,
oh, come on!
Is this real? They like, hey, we going to get the unemployment. Well, some people, I've seen that they put like, what they saying like, well, I'm getting the SBA or the unemployment out of state. So they put that they got like farms and shit. I'm like, your fucking name is Malcolm Coleman or some shit, and you got a farm in fucking Omaha or something. They gonna get your dumb ass. Hopefully they don't. I ain't no hater. Don't wish jail time on you idiots. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it just blew my mind. Every time I listen to somebody more and more, I'm just like, wow, how you niggas come up with this? Niggas are really creative though. Niggas are creative. I give them that. And that's one thing they I've never seen people be able to hustle and get money the way that they've been able to get money through this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? It's been amazing. You know what I'm saying? To see some of the people who you know in real life and some people that you don't know. Seeing how, you know what I'm saying, they coming up through this pandemic. So, all right, man. That's all I got.
Pandemic, as some people call it.
I would never say something like that. Pandemic, them people that's on the internet, standing with their feet up. Y'all know the pose I'm talking about, the dumb foot pose with their bag in front of their pouch for their stomach. They got their big ass stomach they trying to hide. So they put the bag in front and they stand like this. They're tucking their belly away. We know it's them. That bag ain't doing no justice. You just look more foolish. I'm getting super high. This is pink rose. How the fuck would you put all this? Why would you roll all these blunts in the same weed?
Whose blunt is that?
This yours.
That's mine?
No, this is mine actually. No, this is mine. I'm sorry. We didn't even get to that one yet.
What the fuck? Did you get to All American, man? Did you watch that?
I did get to it. I watched the first episode.
What you think of it, man?
Let me not hold back. So, I tried to look at it this time with an open mind, if that's a word. Because I've heard that we tend to grade shows pretty harsh. And we did. So I listened to the feedback we got from our last review of Ego. Our last review of All American, probably the finale of what was season 2?
Yeah. Spence arm
His arm went out. and I don't know if we should do the reviews or we give it away. Do they complain when we like talk about it? Like
You can try to give a non-spoiler.
Alright,
So you can spoil an episode one.
So what I'll say is I tried to look at it with more of an open mind this time. I'm like, I'm not gonna grade him on his stupid ass facial expressions or the idiocy of some of the decision making things that are happening. I'm just like, okay, it doesn't make sense. So take that out of your mind, and like you did break it down. You say, hey, it's on the CW. At the end of the day, it's on the CW.
Right.
So you have to take that into consideration. The poor production, not poor production.
Just
they don't have higher of a budget, maybe.
And also who they're marketing to. It's family show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, I would say that it picked up pretty much where it left off. I can't think of her name right now. The sister, Jordan's sister, the one that was addicted to things. And I won't say that on
There's
here.
a fucking laptop that guy.
Yeah. You know what? It's dead. I don't have no juice in it. Olivia. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm here. I'm focused. That's her name. Oh, I got it. I just said her name. Olivia, who was probably one of my least favorite people on the show. I think she instigates in a lot of things. She keeps things up. She's messy. She plays the victim. It's something that I want to say about her. I won't say off air because it would not be nice. It's not nice. It's something that I probably shouldn't say aloud. But I'm going to say it off of that. But picked up right where it left off. Her continuing to be messy. I wanted to have it ended more. So the way the season 2 ended is when he walked into his old high school, tried to save the community, going back to the school. The the stepfather's coming along with him, the coach.
Right.
And then he had the dramatic moment when the arm went out. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna pick up here. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like they fast forward. So they went through an entire summer. Am I right? Is it Olivia?
Olivia.
Oh, okay. Fast forwarded through the entire summer. No, I'm saying I want you to know I'm here. Fast forward through the entire summer. So I guess that's pretty much what this season feels like it's going to be based around. Mm-hmm. The drama piece of it is what happened during the summer. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like flashbacks to what happened?
No, I don't think it's going to be flashbacks. I think it's more so like...
Did you ever watch 13 Reasons Why I Did That?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But
that's not one of those seasons. Like, they kept talking about this football game that happened, and everybody kept referencing the football game, and it took all the way to like episode 11 to you finally seeing the football game and what happened. And you're like, oh damn, okay, this is what happened. So I wonder if that's how it's gonna be.
No, I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think when I say like, I think the drama that's centered around it. So I think the sports piece of it will be centered around this season, and if they can, like, it'll pick up where it left off. But I think like the drama piece of like where the characters and the drama between maybe like Spencer and what's the white boy that was the wide receiver? Asher, and like all of that stuff is gonna be centered around what happened while Spencer's ex and Asher's away, Olivia and Spencer, and you see they had a little chemistry towards the end of season 2. Seems like they had a little more than chemistry that is gonna come out, and it's probably gonna be brought out by Olivia being messy as well. But watching the season opener, to get back to that, I thought it was okay. You know what I'm saying? If I was grading it from the mind of like, okay, I asked you this. I said, why do these shows like Black Lightning or All American or even Snowfall, which I really enjoy, why doesn't it stick the way that a Walking Dead does? Or Sons of Anarchy stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't stick to me. Like, I forget a lot of it. I have to go back and refresh my memory on these series. So when we're explaining how, when we're grading All American and people think that we're just being harsh to it, that's what I'm graded off of. Like, why is it because I'm more of a fan of Walking Dead? Like, what do you think that would be? Because I'm saying, like, I can remember, like, when I pick up Walking Dead, I pick up right where it leaves off. I don't need to go back and refresh my memory. Now, I may miss a couple of things in between, but the main storylines, I haven't forgotten it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these other shows, it's easy to forget. You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost just like it's television. It's something to watch. It's like Wild 'N Out. You know what I'm saying? When it was on. Like, it comes on Thursday, it gives you something to sit down and get high, eat, and watch something too. And that's how I'm viewing All American. And if I'm viewing it that way, then I think that it was solid. It was a decent opening. But if I'm grading if I had things to do, and if it was something like a must sit down and watch, it wouldn't be a must. It would be like, it's so predictable. And it's like things that are happening, like, that you just like, even with the Preach, the game banger. Now you just out? What happened here? That's the one that saved Coop. And he went in. And then So now she comes back to avenge the brother,
Right.
but now she has another agenda. What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Big shot lawyer, but also like a queen bee.
I think it's a difference between this is considered like network TV, the CW, and Walking Dead is considered cable television. So you get the right, more grittier type of story. You get to get a little more deeper, and it's like a better storyline that you can like connect to. I feel like with The Walking Dead, with the Sons of Anarchy, even with Snowfall to a certain extent, like Myers or something like that, like they're able to give you things and things are able to happen that make you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the furthest that All American will go with something like that is when they killed Tupac. But
Yeah, Spencer got shot.
But you know this shit is like you seen it coming a mile away versus I don't want to say
the shock you mean like shock?
Yeah, you be like some shit like damn, I didn't expect that. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Like I guess I can say this when Happy killed dude's son after killed the Mexican guy's son. He was like, they was gonna kill his son in front of him, like stuff like that. We was like, man, this shit cold is deep. It's the storylines are different. So I don't think All American, I don't feel like will ever give you a rape scene or anything like that, or something like to that nature.
You think that's what it'll take?
I don't think that's what it'll take, but if you got those type of storylines that dig that deep into it, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't try to flesh out their characters into being that dimensional. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of layers on the character if you go that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta write a lot of storylines. You gotta devote a lot to it. Or you gotta have the right actors and things like that to get that out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot.
It's just not real. It's just to go back to like and I'm trying to say it without really like giving too much away. So with Jordan, the girl, so you're like, okay, I'm here for you. I'm filling in a void. This ain't my child, but I'm here for you along the ride. You tell me, hey, I'm come to the hospital, and then I'm like, what's happening here? Why even let me know to come? Like, why even say that to me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do this, so you just looking at it and I'm perplexed. I'm like,
yeah, that didn't make no sense.
These are things where I'm saying I'm looking at it, I'm like, cool, you come back, and even the conversation that you're having, I'm gonna just pull up and I'm just gonna meet you like, yeah, if you looking for me, you possibly willing to hurt me, I'm just showing up, no weapon, like, yeah, you looking for me? You tough now? I know, no. You know what I'm saying? That just gets some consistency, you know what I'm saying? Like one person, it's just, but.
I think somebody saying that maybe that's you looking and judging a little too harshly.
That's what I said. No, but that's why I went back to say, like, if I'm grading it the way that I was, because we rough on Walking Dead, believe it or not, like, I told you what happened after Rick, it's just been down since then, but if I'm grading it not to that extent, it's solid. It's a good watch, but it's different for us. That drama is different for us. So when I watch, even when I used to watch Empire with Marie, I'm like, we're trying to grasp, even when, opening scene, you get in there, you get back to the high school, the Black Lives Matter on the floor, you're like, I understand what you're doing, but we don't have to, we're going too deep into like one agenda, and that's what I think, if it wasn't a show that's centered around our people, I think people would view that different, man. I think that it's getting the benefit of the doubt because of the type of show that it is.
What you mean?
It's a black show, you know what I'm saying? So when we're viewing it, we giving them that benefit of the doubt because it's like black ownership. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said about purchasing something with black people, you're not giving me what I want. You're not giving me anything different. You're giving me what I want right in my face, old cliche. So I can go from Empire to All American to all of these black cinemas, and it gives you something that connects. It has to latch on to that drama. that messy shit, that cheating, that affair, that give me something with not just that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So when I'm watching this, it's so predictable because you've seen it before. So give me something that's different that can make me get that, damn, you know what I'm saying? That caught me off guard. But then they may say we hypocrites because they will turn around and watch Power and say, well, you know what you're getting from that. But even just the way Ghost would do things, it was different. Sometimes it would be outside of the box. Still, you would like, I didn't see that coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about it. But if I'm grading it, not so harshly, it's solid. I'm going to continue to watch it anyway. And I think it will be it's a solid watch. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's great.
I didn't have too big of a problem with it. Spencer just lame. I think the actor that plays Spencer, he's just lame and he's goofy. So when it comes back and it's the Black Lives Matter, and then they go back in his face and just look at how he looks, you be like, you fucking lame as hell, man. And that's
Olivia.
That's what
I hate her.
Yeah, like that's what kind of do. Like they just kind of cheesy with it. And I feel like a lot of times black people, we just hate being associated with cheesy shit. We
like
do.
Bow Wow. I'm sorry,
we support it, but we just look at things. We all black people have a way and a vision in their mind. That's how they would do some shit. It's all probably the same, but if you ask a black person anything, if they happy with somehow something is done, they always gonna tell you no. I would do it like this. But that's not how I would do it. But then if you really ask how they would do it, it would be some sort of similar in the same vein as how we all would do it.
Yeah.
But we just can't never admit that we would do it the same way. Like, if it's not done by you or your core group, it's lame, it's cheesy, it's whack. We be like, man, that shit weak. But it's, I don't know, it's just how it is. Like, cause who did that shit? What fucking show did? I think it was, now I love Issa Rae. We didn't talk about this. We touched on it a little bit last week. Insecure season 5 is coming up. It's the end of the series. Insecure. I believe when Kobe died, I think like in the beginning of it, like when all that shit happened in LA, Kobe and Damson. I think at the beginning of one episode or something like that, they had like a memorial or something they showed. Because I like Issa Rae, the way that she did that, I like it. I fuck with it. It wasn't nothing that was. It wasn't in your face. It was like subtle, but there. You still know they still knew the purpose of it.
You appreciate it.
Yeah. So it was, but it wasn't the all American way. So it just in terms of how you do it, I think we just accept it the way how some people do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do black. We like cool, smooth people. So we like shit done in a cool, smooth way, not in a lame ass way. Don't do nothing lame. Everything always gotta be like some smooth ass shit.
Well, I think that's also goes into, I'm pretty sure what's gonna be one of our other topics coming up. Is like it's part of the reason why it's a brainwash type thing. I'm a victim of it. I'm not sit up here acting like I'm high and mighty. I don't post certain shit. I don't post and promote certain things on the show that I would because of that stigma, because of the way that you feel how it's going to be viewed. You know what I'm saying, by some other people, you know what I'm saying? It may not be received the right way. And it's never really like it's surprising and it's a breath of fresh air for like when I ask you, do you get feedback? You get, like, even when we get, like, I don't want to say negative feedback, even when we get feedback that, you know what I'm saying, that isn't always like, well, this was good, we can take when somebody say, hey, that wasn't no point. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't like y'all point here. And you can adapt to it, but it's still not ever anything that's really like, hey, I'm going to tell you that this is bad, but tell me why. Give me a reason why. It's not just somebody that's just hating and saying like, oh, that shit weak. Or look at Terrence and Devin ass. Yeah, I said our real names. Like, look at them. Well, what the fuck they doing? But it's just those people that really want to do it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We get to another two, but I think that's what I keep using the wrong end of this fucking lighter. That's what All American is. I don't know if I don't really got shit else. Is that the door? Am I hearing shit?
I'm tweaking.
Let me take this out. Maybe I'm hearing things. But that's how I feel about All American. What was your final review on All American?
I don't watch all of it. I'm like 30 minutes in because I don't know who the fuck the CW think that they are. I hate these networks that
commercial.
You can't fast forward.
I know.
Yeah, so I'll wait. I know the trick. You gotta wait for like a week to to that shit. It run excitement, so all the commercials go through. Then you skip that shit. That's how it is on MTV sometimes.
You know what I do? I skip 10 minutes, rewind. I rewind when I say back 10 minutes, skip it, and then go back, and that's how you can get around commercials.
That's something a lot.
It is. To depend, like you literally, like when you watch the first 10 minutes of a show, it's gonna go to a commercial. You just hit that little the little arrow on the Comcast button, it's gonna jump 10 minutes forward. Then you jump 10 minutes back up. That's what you gotta do.
You know what this taught me? I don't care that much about the All American. It's not something that's I'm not gonna lose any sleep. It's not gonna sway me either way, whether I watch it or catch it. I don't even think it's that big of a show. And the pantheon of shows that is some shit where I'm like, you know what? You might have to listen out for a couple of spoilers, because people love spoiling anything. But I don't really think it's gonna be one of those shows that people gonna really spoil. I think people kind of off of it in that sense. I think people kind of waiting for Snowfall.
I think people waiting for Netflix.
True, and they also, I feel like the next show we waiting for is Snowfall, so it's like,
for sure.
I think you can get away with a couple, at least a good 3 weeks, not watching that shit. You should go back and binge watch a couple episodes and then see it. Because I'm not.
Yeah, I watched For Life, and they didn't even tell me, like, after episode 5, I guess that was the mid-season. I'm like, it just didn't come back on. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I am a fan of For Life. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely pick For Life over All American. And that's a black show. You know what I'm saying? Until I found that it isn't absolutely based on his life. That kind of weakened the impact for me. Like, I thought it was like a direct, like, you know, they twist a couple things in it, but I thought it was like following the storyline of what really happened. So I would avoid really looking into Isaac Wright, because I was thinking that these things were unfolding. Like, I was looking at it in real time, and then you find out that it's a lot of shit that's fabricated in this story. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, my bad. I just want to just throw that out there, so I don't just bash all black shows. All America is For Life, it's no murdering, it's no fucking shoot 'em up, bang bang. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga that's in prison for a crime that he did not do. And you know what I'm saying? I think it's a great show.
Who do you think is going to win in the battle between Netflix and HBO Max in terms of movies? Netflix has said that they're going to release a new movie every week this year.
It's not the quality of HBO Max.
And it started out with Outside the Wire. HBO Max kicked their shit off with Wonder Woman.
Well, if I'm comparing those two movies,
Who won? Versus
Wonder Woman lost. Blowout. Wonder Woman was trash.
Netflix is 1-0?
Netflix 1-0. That doesn't mean that I thought that, what's the name of that movie again?
Outside the Wire?
Outside the Wire was a good movie.
Oh, man.
I ain't saying it was a good movie.
Oh, man.
I ain't saying it was bad either. But all I can do is give you my real opinion on something. You know what I'm saying? And
So
I'll let you go first.
No. Let me go first. So what did you think about Franklin's? I'll call Franklin. I don't know his real name. What did you think about that young black man?
I think he did the best he could do. I'm not saying
Is this his first acting starring role?
He may have been in something other than that. You know, like we become.
I'm asking you.
No,
I can look it up.
No, we become.
Oh, come on!
We become fans of characters, and they can only be that one character in our mind. So he was Franklin the entire movie, but I always equated to production, and I just touched the shoulder. I don't know why I did it.
You keep doing
But
it.
I don't know why I'm
I
doing
guess we just break the pot and new friendship, man. Break it balance. You want to keep doing it, so it's okay. So when we take our first trip, he can put his arm around.
No, I'm not doing it. No arm around. Okay. No arm arounds. Won't be happening unless I'm really intoxicated.
Damson is his name. Damson.
That's his real name?
Damson. Damson.
He's of
like, you remember Romeo Must Die?
I'm saying he's from a different descent. He's not American descent.
Do you see? He's from London. His name
London?
Damson Idris is his name.
Wow.
Do you remember Romeo Must Die? When Anthony Anderson came up and down and gently took that
Ignorant shit, man.
Damson.
I don't smell no food. You smell no Chinese food? Ignorant shit.
Calling that man Damson for the whole rest of the movie. Shit like that would never fly.
Nowadays?
In today's
That's why I didn't say what I was going to say about Olivia. Because it would just be like, I can't believe you said that. But I'm going to say it. But
he's been in 4 of the movies, but they don't seem to be like starring roles. So
yeah, or maybe it was just straight to DVD type movies. But
first starring role, what do you feel?
Franklin, I felt like I was.
Heart. Damson is his name.
I'm calling him Franklin.
Damson.
I put it to the production, man. Where I'm just like the script.
Damn, son, where did you get this one from?
Yeah, who wrote this script? And who thought it was a good idea for you to do some of the acting scenes into it? But I'm not gonna fucking do it that way. I'm gonna be fair. It was what I expect from a Netflix movie.
Damn, son, another one from Lil Wayne. Where did you get this one?
Look, man, if I'm comparing this movie with movies like Extraction and what was it, 999? Not 999.
999 on Netflix movie.
Right, there was the Netflix movie. I touched you again. What's the Netflix movie? Well, yo, Doug said I touch you again on pussy. What's the fucking movie? Is it 666?
Who do you asking me?
The movie with Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, 6 Underground, man.
6 Underground,
My
999,
favorite
666, all of it. But I always say those are Netflix movies. So I'm
6
comparing.
Underground was great. That could have been a box. That could have been a box office.
Not a box office. It was a good movie. It's a good movie. Wasn't a box office. You just a fan of Deadpool.
Maybe.
Right. That's what
I
it is.
love that movie.
Yeah.
I watched that shit like 7 times.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, it's just
600.
you're just a fan of them. But like Extraction, I'm just comparing it to all of those. And Netflix movies are just a tier under like box office for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good movie. I think that it was a good movie. I'm just nitpicking what I'm saying, like some of the screenplay and all that.
Any positives you got about these 2 black guys, Anthony Mackie and Damson?
I am. I'm the guy that's gonna always say what I feel, and it may be a little negative, just like On Your Left when he sprint through the hallway. If y'all don't know On Your Left, that's the Falcon, and that's what he said to Captain America when he's running around that monument, wherever the fuck they were. Because he's running down that hallway very fucking slow. And I guess he was at elite speed. I guess that supposed to gave me an idea of that. But the action, I think that it had decent action. I enjoy the message. I got the message behind it. I think it had a good message. I think it had good content. No, I'll leave that for you. This is me letting you know. I think it had good content. I got the message. I appreciated the message. I thought it was a good movie. I think it was good. And I'm not holding back. I'm being completely honest. I want y'all to know when I say something, I mean what the fuck I say. Like I don't. Sometimes I may hold back a little. I can be harsher.
What did you think about them? Do you think they did good in the star role? Do you think they were good leading men, both of them?
Yeah.
And they held the attention of the audience. They conveyed it.
I think they did. I just think that when I say like production and screenplay, I'm not blaming the actors. I'm saying like some of the things they could have done a little different. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a role to where you like, you gotta get rid of the hostage. It's not making sense. It's like, okay, I understand that you've never been in the field, you're a coward. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't fit. Certain times, certain parts just didn't mesh. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want that to take away from the movie because it had a good concept and it was a good movie. It's enjoyable. I wouldn't watch it again. So when I'm telling y'all about movies that I think are good movies, it's a movie that I can watch more than one time.
Okay.
Only movie that I think that was a great movie that I can't watch more than one time, and you know that's one of my favorites. I didn't touch you. Prisoner. Prisoner is one of those movies that I think was a great movie for me, but I couldn't watch it again because of what it was about. I'm like, nah, I couldn't. It's just like, nah, that's a one watch for me. It's a one-off. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same with this movie with Franklin. What you
Damson.
elaborate on Damson, what you got from the movie, the message that you received from it.
The message that I got from it is just, I don't know, like, I look at it, I I mean, you can go in a lot of different ways, looking deep into it, or like video gaming, like how the world is just like all about tech and video games. So we don't
Call of Duty type shit.
Yeah, like we don't really look at people and see people. Like we don't value life, we don't value a lot of things, especially in America. We don't value shit because it's over there, it's not over here. Even as you can correlate what was going on in that movie and the message in that movie to the coronavirus. Like we didn't take nothing serious about that shit because it was over there. Until that shit
got over here,
crossed over here, that's when everybody would start looking at it like, oh shit, what's going on? And even to real talk, nobody even gave a fuck about it until they shut the NBA down. That's when everybody panicked. When the NBA got shut down, shit got real. So up until that point, everybody was still moving around and doing what they were doing. So it's like the message up in that movie. You can get it if you want to get it, or you can, maybe you don't see it this way. Maybe you get a different message from it. But it's just, they wanted to basically bring what America does to other countries to America. And
taste your own medicine.
Right. You deal with it, and you sip on that. Shove it up your ass, and you deal with that. And I feel like I don't think it was a bad movie. I don't think it was. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it or raving about it, but I don't think it's not. It's like in between. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
Can you explain to me how Franklin got out of that building in 59 seconds?
I don't know. It's just, yeah, certain things like that. It's like it's just the decision making in some of it. It just didn't really make a lot of sense. Like, of course you can poke holes in a lot of things, but it's just a lot of stuff. It's just like, it's you're forcing this drama. You knew what you was gonna do when that clock said or whatever. Like now you just forced. So it's like in certain ways it could be different, but maybe I don't know if they're trying to make a sequel or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but in that defense, you got movies like The Marine with a white boy. Let me say that, John Cena, who is doing incredible shit. So I'll be fair to say that those type of action movies, I'm not a fan of. So when I see things like that, not only from him, Damson, did I say it right? Him and Damson. I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
You know what? The reason why, I'll be honest. If you have a good ending, I like the movie. If you have a good ending and a good plot twist, I'm gonna like the movie.
Yes.
This movie had a good plot twist.
Yes, it did.
I'm not gonna ruin it. It had two for me because I don't watch trailers. So when I saw who the main character and what it was, I was like, oh, okay, that's different. And then the other plot twist or whatever. But the way that it ended, I didn't like it. So it's kind of like left a bad taste in your mouth.
You can ruin 2 hours in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's
of a
like,
fucking movie.
Huh? It wasn't a bad ending. It was just like,
didn't have to end like that.
yeah, it's like, oh, okay. So that's why I was like, yeah, I can do that. But I'm eager to see what's going on. So I did see the HBO Max commercial of all the movies that's coming out this year. I think Tom and Jerry, The Matrix, shit like that. HBO Max.
The Denzel movie.
Yeah, that's coming out at the end of the month. So I'm curious to see what Netflix is going to do. Netflix got a lot of money.
Okay.
And they didn't. I don't know what's coming up next. You know, they partnered up a lot with The Rock, Kevin Hart, people like that.
You see, The Rock got a show coming out?
About his life?
Like Lil Rock?
I'm watching.
I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Rock can do no wrong. Except just throwing action at the screen. Like if you just start throwing action at the screen, alright Rock, you gotta chill. You're getting too big and just throwing action at the screen. But
I hope it's him commentating too, like sitting back.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, like if you get that from The Rock, you gotta appreciate it. We done with that. I got one.
I'm done with it.
Alright, so what about Disney Plus? We can go right into WandaVision. How did you feel about WandaVision? Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Both of them?
I watched both episodes of WandaVision.
Okay, and you tell me what you thought.
I feel like Disney Plus is also on the hook in terms of the streaming war with
Mandalorian.
Yeah, and all that shit. So they are losing me off that. First of all, because you're releasing this shit once a week. I understand that. I get that. I know you can't just release it all at once. It's too big of an industry, and it's too big of a cash cow for you to release it all at once like that. So you gotta release it once a week. But for you to have reports out, maybe it's just certain ones. But for Captain America and the Falcon, let's just say an hour episode is going to 22 minutes with 5 minutes of credits.
Yeah, a lot of credits.
Yeah. And I'm watching all those things that's going to happen at the end. It's nothing at the end of the credits.
Nothing.
So don't watch. If you watch the WandaVision and that shit go off, just cut the shit off.
Go to the next episode.
Because ain't nothing at the end of the credits. So
don't even watch the trailer for the next episode.
Yeah,
don't matter.
And so it wasn't. Once again, it's not that these episodes were bad. It's just this is totally not what I was.
It ain't what you exactly.
It's not what I was promised. It's not what I was expecting. It's not anything. It's kind of like if I was a fan and I bought Disney Plus for this purpose, I'd be pissed off right now. I'd be waiting for if episode 3 ain't 45 minutes or it ain't some shit that make me like, oh okay, knock me out my socks. I'd delete this shit if I was.
Well, I can see why it's not 45 minutes. Could you watch 45 minutes of that shit? Be honest.
And as it's currently constructed in the first 2 episodes, no.
Right.
I could.
You can see what they trying to do.
Right.
I see what they trying to do. Like I can sit there and say, but you only giving it to me for 30 seconds. Boom. Oh, here go a hint. Back to pointless. It's a keep going back to the Walking Dead episode when it's the standalone. You like, all right, you just ended with a big fight scene. Don't fucking take me to Morgan's past. I don't give a fuck about his wife. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're at with that. So to go back to how we so harsh on All American, we going to WandaVision now. Marvel has set the bar. It's a really high bar they have.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, give me something. I see what y'all trying to do, but don't make me sit through 22 minutes of this shit. It's a hard watch. So if it was a 40, but I'm looking at the comments, this is what's problem. Most did it again, Bob. That I'm pussy. From what? Damn, I lost what I was trying to fucking say, man.
Comments for WandaVision.
The comments for WandaVision is like, it is actually people out here who are like blown away.
You dressed it like that. It wasn't playing. With the Cubby Boys.
This is real. This is real here. You know what I'm saying? This is a fill-in. But this guy's part-time. You know what I'm saying? But he likes the colors.
Oh, I
sometimes.
I was in a conversation with the Cub. I thought that was Sammy Sosa. Schwarber.
He's on Washington for the second time today. He's no longer a Cub. Good riddance, Schwarber. WandaVision fans are blown away by this. Oh my God. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Me either. But this isn't good. I Love Lucy, Bewitched, whatever the fuck you got yourself doing. I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? It's disappointing. So if I had to rank it for what the first 2 episodes was, they were very poor to me. It's a hard watch. I wouldn't rate it as good. I would rate it as it has potential to be something, but it has the feel of something that's going to drag out up until the last episode and give you everything that you've been waiting for in one episode, and still not really. It's setting the bar too high for itself at that point, because the build up and the anticipation is so high, it has to deliver. Because these first 2 episodes is really difficult to watch for me. But I watched it. And
I just had a thought, you know what I'm saying, how Marvel, all their movies and stuff is all intertwined and they all do build towards one common goal or one common enemy or something like that.
Yeah.
So I can see WandaVision being how, what show? I don't want to say like Daredevil or nothing like that, but like just that show, because we already see, you see the end game of what Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse gonna be, his third movie. Like everybody gonna be in there. So you have to set that up with WandaVision on what's going on. And then I feel like WandaVision is gonna start setting up the movies. So you're gonna have Doctor Strange. WandaVision may set up Doctor Strange, which may come out at the end of the year or in another year or next year or something like that. We don't even know it. So
I'll say next year.
Yeah, I'll give this benefit of the doubt and see, especially since I'm a Marvel fan and I know the storyline, some of the storyline they want about shit. It's like, the first 2 episodes is bad, but I am still going to watch just in anticipation to see
how it unfolds.
Yeah, and what it sets up for, you know what I'm saying, the next generation. And I'm a fan of both of those characters and both of those actors. Winter Soldier and the Falcon is what was going to be the hard watch for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of either one of those, and I feel like without Captain America, unless Captain America has the best movies out of all the Marvel series because it got the best action.
Did you look at that list I sent you?
I didn't see it.
They had Winter Soldier ranked 17 out of 24 of the Marvel movies, which I definitely didn't agree with.
I definitely did hard watch. It's not, yeah, I ain't gonna get it watch. That's gonna be hard watch.
Because Winter Soldier, Captain America is some of my favorite movies. I'm actually looking forward to that one because that has to be action. That's all that they can do is give you action. Because for that same reason, what you just said, the main person that connects these guys is Cap. He gone. So they have big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? But Falcon is who is like, you ain't really delivered for me in the movies. Winter Soldier, he can do a lot of things. They can do a lot of things with Winter Soldier. I don't know what the storyline can be.
But that more so, watch this transition right into the great King James. Maybe you should check his stats and see if he fucking won against the Greek Freak before I give him his kudos that he's so great he deserves. I feel like it just came to me, the Winter Soldier, it's like when you remove Captain America, who could be LeBron James, and now these players are playing on their own, they're not as interesting. So the Winter Soldier is funny, and he's good because he's bouncing that energy and everything off of Cap. He's bouncing that energy and everything off of, who the fuck was he with in Infinity War? Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? He always had a great partner to dance with in the movies and bounce everything off of. So who's to say that now you get these two B characters and you put them on the same team? I don't know if it's going to work out so hot. So that's why I'm a little iffy about that, you know what I'm saying? LeBron's throwaways don't tend to work out too hot, you know what I'm saying? The people that he casts away to the side. We also have Miami nose dive after he left them and went back to Cleveland.
But they did win.
Who won?
LeBron.
They won?
Is that what you wanted?
Oh,
they
yeah.
won 113-106. LeBron
Okay.
had 34 points.
Ass whipping.
6'3".
He was on fire.
Yeah, 6'3".
You have a triple double?
13 for 25, no triple double. 34,
Yeah.
6, and 8. That's what he had.
What did he have?
18.
This is live. What did Giannis have?
LeBron carried the team.
As he always does.
Giannis had 25 and 12. He's 11 for 17.
Is this your MVP? Is this your MVP?
No, Durant is.
Durant's your MVP. Okay, man, let's go. What do you think?
You
What do you think? Kyrie Irving, man. Are we done with
WandaVision?
Well, I'm done with WandaVision.
I'm done
You done with TV, movies, anything?
Yeah, I'm done with that shit.
You gotta watch?
Nah, that's it.
Growing up hip hop, we can get on that. Why don't you like Bow Wow, man? You said Bow Wow was a joke. You said something. I didn't watch.
Bow Wow corny as fuck.
I didn't watch the verses with him with Keisha Cole and Ashanti. It finally happened tonight. I don't know who won. I don't even care who won at this point. I don't think anybody cares at this
I
point.
think it was bad. It had like 1.1 million views. And people, it was all positive comments. I was looking. What I clicked on, they like both sitting in chairs and like singing while they song is playing. I'm like, I just sitting still. And they both of them cannot sing live. First off. So I hope ain't no fools out here finna say that either one of these women can sing. Because they can't sing. They make good songs. But why y'all sit up and try to sing live? Y'all need to be up, moving around like, you know what I'm saying, getting your people involved at home, like Gucci and Snowman.
Right.
They sitting down trying to display some vocals. Wait till you hear it. Wait till you hear it. It wasn't, I ain't see, but Bow Wow wrote in there, I guess he came out, should have came out the closet, but he came out and said that, he said that, I guess he used to date Keisha Cole. He said he got a lot of bad women under his belt.
He does.
Okay.
Sniper.
And you and Nick Cannon, I'm pretty sure y'all take some bad bitches down. Okay. Joe Budden. Joe is not corny like these niggas though.
DMX had those too.
Alright, we know Wayne did.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Since we throwing out our favorite artists. We know Wayne had the bitches. Alright, wait, no. But anyway, look. What the fuck was I saying? You keep losing my train of thought smoking this shit.
Talking about Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole, the nigga said, Bow Wow says, well, because Keisha Cole was late, I guess. The version started late because she was late. Okay. And he said she was never this late whenever I called. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't late when I called. Like, she pulled up. When I called her, she showing right up. Nobody asked you that, Bow Wow. What you come up with this supposed to say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you like the lame ass nigga that hit a chick and then gotta let a motherfucker know. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. We're waiting on this to come back up. There, you the lame ass nigga that hit a chick and be like, yeah, I fucked up. Nobody asked you, Bow Wow. You know what I'm saying? Little Bow Wow. Nobody asked you this. Take him down. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't y'all give Bow Wow his respect, man?
Why? What am I respecting about
Bow Wow did things that Bow Wow did shit in his teenage years that grown men ain't accomplished in 50 years.
Like what?
Selling records.
Lil Wayne did.
Do it. I'm not saying Bow Wow is the only person that's ever done it, but it's
okay, I see what you're saying.
It's like he literally gets no respect for nothing that he's doing.
Because he corny.
None of his accomplishments or nothing. He gets no respect. It's insanity. If I was Bow Wow, I would go insane too, man. I would go out of my he's not no homo, he's not a bad looking guy. Like, I don't understand why the world.
You can't say that. Well, anyway.
Why do people hate?
Because he's lame.
He made good music.
No, he don't.
he did.
When he was
for his age, he made good music.
Right. Then when he got old enough, he should have got better and matured.
But when he got older, his music matured. He tried to let his music mature.
No, he started trying to be like other people.
He got away. Like, what did you want him to do, man? Everything you would want a cool person to do or a dip person to do, Bow Wow did it, but when he did it, you lame as fuck. He was with Death Row, he claimed Death Row, everybody clowned.
See?
Snoop Dogg vouched for him, everybody vouched for him, he's really Death Row, he clowned.
What that mean? Because he's Death Row.
He had his vocals on that, he was Death Row, he a clown.
Because you like, Bow Wow, who gives a fuck that you Death Row? You ain't doing nothing, you're not gonna touch nothing. Like, you Bow Wow.
He was running around with T.I.
Who he beat up?
Jeezy, all the niggas around with all
right,
that.
He was Lil Bow Wow.
But when all that was popping off, he was with T.I. all the time. He gets no credit for that. Why don't you think Bow Wow was tough?
Who's gonna do something to Bow Wow? You Lil Bow Wow. If
He's Shad Moss now.
let me throw somebody out. If Dirt punched Bow Wow in the mouth, you'll be like, what the fuck you hit Bow Wow for? Anybody, if like, all right, so you put them, Nick Cannon, no.
Don't act like you don't remember that video. When Bow Wow said, you stepped out of line.
Right, see, I'm about to, stuff like that. Standing in the hallway with 2 or 3 of your lamest guys, like, what are y'all gonna do? Spank that ass. Get your lame ass out of here. Go sit your lame ass down. So if somebody beat up Lil Bow Wow,
and he got his own show.
if somebody beat up Bow Wow,
his girlfriend,
you wouldn't get cool points. She beat the shit out of him, and he's a clown for that, a joke. Couldn't even fucking restrain. You couldn't even hold her arm and stop hitting me. You just got your ass whipped in a vehicle, just scratched and mauled up like you just gonna fucking. He got mauled and shit. Like, fuck is wrong with you? But if somebody said, you black youngster just beat up Bow Wow, you'll be like, he'll probably lose some fans. Because you'll be like, what you beat up Bow Wow for? But if somebody walked up and bust on Joe Budden, they'll be like, Joe Budden bitch ass, he bust on your bitch ass. That's what I'm saying, the difference.
He's 40.
I'm saying, he not lame as hell. He do a lot of booty shit. He be like, nigga different. He different. Bow Wow, just lame as hell. Nick Cannon. Lame as hell. They the same guy. Get hoes, got money. No one gives a fuck. Because you always do something that's just corny. You know what I'm saying? You always do something that's corny. I don't care who you fuck. I know a lot of lame ass niggas that fuck with bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. You just corny. You just a corny individual. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. About
So there's no hope for Bow Wow in 2021.
Nah, he's got to be himself.
He has a show coming out with his daughter. You gonna watch it?
I'm not watching anything. I'm not watching anything with Lil Bow Wow.
Have you seen his daughter? His daughter is hilarious.
No, I've never seen
anything. In
anything.
the world, like she's funny as hell. I think it's gonna be a good show. Man.
So he's gonna try to ride her wave like fucking Jermaine Dupri did him. So he fizzing out. He fizzing out, and now he's gonna market his daughter to the public and just make her. What's her name? Does she got like a nickname?
I think it's Shay or Shine.
What's that? No, not her real names. I ain't trying to really be personal. I'm saying like, does she have a nickname like Lil Bow Wow?
It's Shine.
Oh, she only 7?
Yeah.
Nah, man. No. Bow Wow. Nah, I'm not watching.
But I'm looking.
Good luck to it though. You alright?
COVID. I'm doing
Need a
COVID.
little water?
I'm looking at it also once again. If Bow Wow comes out with a TV show with his daughter, I don't watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, people. I'm sorry. So what I say is ignorant. Excuse me. But he could be the first celebrity to come out with a TV show with just him and his kid. Because you know, if he does it, Kanye in Northwest, be in whatchamacallit.
Them two not gonna do nothing like that. Nah, they too
But
big.
you got a lot of people who got kids. DJ Khaled, he's gonna be Khaled too.
I damn sure don't want to see DJ Khaled and his straight face ass son. I don't want to see that shit. No personality ass son. You got all this lame ass personality. Every time you see him, you got the same look on his face. What is he staring at? I don't know what the fuck he's staring at. He's not gonna watch that. Not gonna watch it. I didn't say nothing about the kid. I said expressionless. All I said was expressionless, man. That's all I said. That's nothing bad. Hey, man. Hey, tell me, hey, when y'all tell me in the comments, tell me somewhere if y'all think that I'm wrong for saying that. All I said was he got a straight face. He got a straight ass face and like he personalityless.
It's funny because I heard that so many times about his son.
When you see it, I swear to God, like every time he in a war show, he's just like, "Are you here? Maybe it's a fucking clone. Did you have a fucking surrogate? Like, you fucking manufactured this baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was this? Something we watched the other day? Jurassic Park. When the motherfucking clone, like he used the dinosaur stuff, they used to clone dinosaurs to clone a little girl. Did you do that? Cause I mean, show some fucking emotion. You sit in front of a crowd of people, you should be scared or something. Motherfucker just like, Ernest, go fucking Ernest. Motherfucker carry around Ernest. Oh my God. No, man, but so you really think that him and his son will have a show? I think he would do it.
I was 100% DJ Khaled. So.
Man, DJ Khaled, man. He may be cornier than Bow Wow. I think he is. You know what I'm saying? He got bad timing. Says, man, this guy got tears in his fucking eyes.
Oh, shit. Oh.
He got tears in his eyes. He's gonna make me the bad guy, like I'm saying mean things. I'm just saying what you thinking of your, what the fuck? Motherfucker fell apart. I'm just saying.
White over there,
Everything fell out. The motherfucker got too hot. Can I get the lighter, man? Pass the lighter.
You didn't know you couldn't fucking sit there and hold it 30 seconds.
I always hold the fucking lighter.
You can't hold these on for more than 30 seconds. They just pop off.
Man, that's the first time it ever popped off. Sometimes it be hot, burn my finger. You know what I'm saying? But I be holding that motherfucker.
What fucking jackass.
All right, man. DJ Khaled, Bow Wow, Nick Cannon. Who's the lamest? Which one's the lamest out of the three? Well, no, not Bow Wow, because it's your boy. So let's say Khaled.
I'm going Khaled, Cannon, then Bow Wow.
Cannon. Cannon lamer than Khaled?
Khaled, Cannon, Bow Wow.
Oh, okay. So Khaled the lamest. All right.
And the reason I say that is because you don't watch Growing Up Hip Hop, I do, man. And
I'm putting Bow Wow too.
I've seen. I like growing up hip hop because not just Bow Wow. It shows the brat. She on that with her relationship. Even before this episode, this season, like the brat really done. What's called a bitch?
Put the blunt out. Light it back up for your ass.
The brat really shows. It's a great growing up hip hop is like loving hip hop for the 30-year-old and the younger celebrities. You know what I'm saying? It's like for people like that. I think it's a real good show. I love it. Like I said, it gives you it's Bow Wow as a star, and it just gives you an opportunity to see him in his life and just really get a chance to get to know him on a different side. Like get to know him, get to know Jermaine Dupri, and just his world that he lives in, and why he makes some of the decisions that he makes, and why he does some of the things he does. So it's like I maybe just because I'm a fan of him, just because I grew up with Bow Wow, on Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, you hated him. You hated him, you hated B2K. I had a cousin who was 6 months older than me, so that's all I fucking heard was Bow Wow, B2K, Lil Romy, all that shit. I hated all them motherfuckers because you get tired of hating people are fucking cute all day long. Like, I hate these people, so. But you still appreciate, like, when you get old, like, what he did and who he is. He's like a legend, but he don't get treated like one. It's fucked up. And it's crazy. And you watch the shows, like you can tell that he sort of feel like he a legend, but he still don't get that respect as a legend. But he got like legend money, legend status, legend. But he's just
it's all self-inflicted.
Yeah, it's like it just don't connect. And JD be saying that, and everybody be saying it like it's him. He's like his own worst enemy. He fuck himself up and everything, and it's like so just like fucked up. He can't get out his own way. But it's like if you look and see what he got to deal with. It's like hard, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how
what
do
he
you
got to
get
deal
out
with?
of your way?
What he got to deal with? He rich, he got hoes.
But it's just that you knowing what you've done and people not, like I said, nothing that he does, he can't do nothing. He can't even walk and go. When he protested everybody, people had an issue with him protesting. It's like, he can't do nothing. What can Bow Wow do? Well, somebody won't make fun of him for it. It's like he can't even live his life.
Because we think he reaching.
He can't do shit.
He
like,
reaching.
He make a song, name drop girls, everybody go, he got an album coming out, I guess he can start name dropping some of the women and doing shit like that. Everybody say he wrong for that woo-woo. But then you get other rappers, they do it, you like, it's like, man, I'm gonna see it on, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's how he do it.
What the fuck?
His voice, everything just corny.
This the 106 in Park, he killed it when he was making videos. Then he hosted the fucking show like, I don't know, man. Like,
Did it to himself. Stuff like that. You like, I'm going to go host the fucking 106 in Park. I'm going to come all the way down, be lame and say I'm about to be Terrence J. Terrence J cooler than Bow Wow.
But how you looking at, when you looking at that as like laying on TV every day, I'm going to host the 106 in Park. I dominated 106 in Park.
I'm Bow Wow.
How? What's wrong with that?
I'm Bow Wow.
106 in Park is a staple.
Where's it at now?
Who
watched 106 in Park when Bow Wow was hosting? Who?
I watched it a couple of times.
Did you watch it like you did with AJ and Free?
Or
with
because of Free.
Roxy and fucking Terrence J?
I hated when Roxy and Terrence J.
Did you watch it?
Because of Roxy.
You watched it more than you watched it with Bow Wow.
You're right. I was a younger man though. I had more time on my hands.
That's what I'm saying. Bow Wow was just even then. He's older, so like the crowd that he's appealing to, they moved on. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to yourself, Bow?
So do you think Bow Wow will have another run in music?
No, he didn't have another run when he tried to do it. When he was rapping with Birdman and Wayne, rapping like T.I. and them. It was done. It was done. If you pick, you couldn't do the Lil Wayne thing when you like, all right, I'm gonna start cursing now because I didn't do it for so long. Be Will Smith. Just don't curse. This is why I'm Bow. You know what I'm saying? Like Marco Polo. Like you like, now you tough. Now you tough. And that was terrible. Soulja Boy may be one of the worst. This is the Oracle. This is like it's Oracle. What am you saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you want to fuck me? The question is rhetorical.
S.O.D. cuz whole love this.
He thought he was Shorty Low, and then he thought he was T.I. 2 jokes on the track. You know what I'm saying? 2 people who've done a lot, very successful, don't get the credit for what they deserve
At all.
because they fucking jokes. Soldier should have just kept it going. When he came back and was a comedian, then they got his ass and locked him up, and now he's just on the hiatus. Just stay there, man. Arguing with famous Dex through the phone, kiss me through the phone, FaceTime. Like, motherfucker done done a lot, man. Yeah. But they fucked themselves up, man, by just making poor decisions. Poor PR teams. That's what I say. Poor PR. Like when Nick tried to do the diss to Eminem. Lame as hell, the approach. You dissing our black sisters. Come on, man, don't take that approach.
Well, I asked you about another young star, man.
All right.
It was going around, they compared Chris Brown to Ben Simmons. They said, because Ben Simmons, they say Ben Simmons doesn't give you anything new. He just average. He's going to give you what he's going to give you. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be an all-star. He's going to be great. And they basically said that with Chris Brown hasn't innovated, his music hasn't changed anything. You know what you're going to get with Chris Brown. You ain't going to get nothing special with Chris Brown. So that's why they compare him to Ben Simmons. Chris Brown got mad and took offense to that.
He should.
I take offense to that as well because I'm like, Chris Brown has put out that 40 album song, then he followed that up with another album with about 20-something, 30-something songs. He put out the album with Young Thug. Like, every song that he gets on,
Who compared him to Ben Simmons?
they go,
Because he don't give you the same thing.
somebody on Instagram or something like that compared him to it. Like, I don't know, like, and I don't know. I don't know where Jasmine argued me up and down and said she agreed that he's Ben Simmons. I'm like, I don't see how. Like, how is he? He's LeBron, if anything, or something like that. Like, because he's been on top and he's been dominating for so long, and he's switching between singing, he's switching between rap,
And he make that weird music shit.
he pop music, he can give you girl music, sex music, like he can do it all. So it's like, I totally disagree.
I would agree with that. Is it, maybe like he doesn't make enough toxic music. Maybe that's what it is. See, we're in an era now where you gotta have that toxic shit. Like, people like songs about entanglement. What the fuck? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I felt about Summer Walker. I feel like overrated as fuck. But it's just the content, the subject matter.
But this is a person, to me, I just feel like you're not listening to Chris. You just made city
Right.
girls. He just made the slime beat. That shit, that toxic shit on that. Like,
Nah, it's just not to the level of what they. It's like you have to be a fan of it. It's kind of like how I say like with Lil Wayne. Like, it's one of my favorite rapper of all time. But currently, I enjoy Dirk's music. You know what I'm saying? So going from Dirk to Lil Wayne, you kind of going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they have with Chris Brown. They're like, all right, it's Chris Brown, you done it. Drake, they say the same thing with Drake. People saying Drake fell off. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing he can do. Like, what can Drake deliver and give you? Like, everybody that enjoys Drake music, you would like it for different reasons. Like, I hate when he make that other kind of shit. The weird beats and that fucking
London music and all
or the beats where you out on the motherfucking beach with your chest out with I'm on time. I hate all that shit.
You know, like that tic-tac-toe.
Well, not really.
That shit,
You know what I'm saying? I like Lord knows Drake. I like Drake when he rapping that, you know what I'm saying? He's giving you bars and shit like that. And I do like when he's singing with like a more of a excuse me, pardon me, slow, mellow tone type Drake. I don't like that up tempo fucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? But Chris Brown, I don't think that he's a Ben Simmons. I do think he's very versatile, and I don't think that's fair to him to even put him in the category of someone like Ben Simmons.
Disrespect.
It is.
So
I agree.
disrespect.
I agree with that.
What about the baby, man? Just listen to his new song, Masterpiece?
What a life. I didn't know if it was new or not. I saw it, but I haven't checked it out.
It was decent.
It was.
It was decent.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it. I didn't see the video, but I saw like little snippets of the video. I listened to the song. The song was decent. Typical the baby song, very nasty. I think the baby makes good. If you're in a relationship with a nasty woman, I think you and your girlfriend will love the baby. Like, if you just get drunk, get high all the time, listen to the baby, like, this music is all nasty. Like, if you single, I think you like the baby. Like, yeah, I need a bitch to do that. Like, my bitch up my dick when she mad at me. You should be like, do they really? I need to know. It's like,
Probably. You Damn, and then you think about that's Danny Lay when he's saying those things, because that's who it is. She is nice. You know what I'm saying? And if that's if we getting all those treatments from somebody like that, talk about it. Talk about a young man. What is a young king? Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check it out and listen to it and see if it's something that I can find that I can relate to, because I know it ain't that. That doesn't happen to me. But that's it. You say it's good, I'm gonna check it out.
I listened to Russ and Lil Baby song. I feel differently about it. It's a good song. I lived with it for a week. It's a good song.
I ain't listen to it, and I ain't gonna listen to it.
Any new music you looking forward to? You heard it?
I was surprised that Dolph had some new music, and I hadn't caught it. I actually liked.
Raven sent me a song I didn't like.
She did.
Yeah, she sent me
Damn, excuse me.
large amounts. I didn't like it.
That might be it. See, yeah, Dolph.
You like it?
I don't think I heard large amount, unless that's the one with the video. It was quick. It came on the other day. I looked at it, but when you say, I don't think Dolph is your type of music. Like, you don't really like Gucci, so I wouldn't send you no fucking Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen, so he started like talking.
Yeah.
Then he was off beat. And I'm like,
Motherfucker, did I hear him talking, saying shit?
I'm like, what you talking about? And he's like, because I got introduced to Dolph and with his beef with Black Youngster, and I feel like he lost that beef horribly. I just like nothing gangster that I don't really view you as that type of person or rapper. So when you speak like that, you rap like that, it's kind of like, how?
I understand.
How you feel like, so that's how I look at him. Like I don't know, I just can't view him that way. I can't listen to his music like that.
I said opposite. Like, I think of, even if Dolph, like, the fact that he ain't back down, he's still dissing Gotti and all that shit. I do think he lost the beef if that's what it was. I just think of Dolph is just like a cool ass nigga. Like, he's just like one of them cool ass, get money ass niggas and shit. So when he rapping about that, like, shit like that.
How you feel about Gotti? My brother wanted to ask you that. How right now, I don't know why he wanted me to ask you that.
How I feel about Yo Gotti?
Yeah, in terms of the artist.
I think Yo Gotti cool. I can't listen to him consistently.
I think he said he puts Gotti in like the Turk category.
For him?
In Turk, yeah.
So I can understand why if he think of Gotti that way. See, Gotti, I think Gotti is.
Well, no, he said Gotti is cold because he said Gotti got a lot of hits. He got a lot of good music.
He do. He a sleeper.
Yeah.
Gotti like that under the radar. Gotti been making shit since. I remember it was a song. I think he had it with 8-Ball MJG. It's real old. He used to be with Cash Money, way back. You know what I'm saying? So, Gotti always been. He's been one of those artists for me. Well, I would put him like I said, with like Dolph and people like that. Like I don't go and seek his music. When I hear his music, I enjoy it. I have a lot of it on my phone, but it's scattered throughout a playlist. I will skip it a lot, like Recession Proof. I like that. Like the song with him and Lil Baby. All that shit, like put a name on it, put a date on it, or some shit like that. All that stuff. I like Gotti. You know what I'm saying? What was that damn album? With the I'm gonna look that shit up right now. I'm gonna tell him this is my favorite Yo Gotti album. And this is the only one that I really can I listen to consistently. And he probably is, like, when he watch it, he gonna be saying that shit while I'm looking it up. Because he don't know the one I'm talking about.
Which is?
No, it ain't this one either. Is it this one? Let me see right now, hold on. I can't find that motherfucker. Art of Hustle? It ain't the Art of Hustle. No, it ain't that one either. I can't find that bitch. Hold on. I Still Am? Nope, it ain't this motherfucker either. You like, my love. What the fuck is that shit? It was like 2015, whatever. Fuck it, I'll find it eventually. You go ahead. When I find it, I'll tell you. We'll just move on from that shit. I can't find that motherfucker. What the fuck? Is it I Am?
I have no idea, man. I'm not that big of a Gotti fan.
Yeah, no, I can't find that motherfucker.
No new music coming out, man. Drake. Why'd you do it to me, Drake? I got the heart for you, Certified Lover Boy has been pushed back because of Drake's Achilles injury, man. How do you feel about that?
Man, I
you
told
looking
you.
you told me you was looking forward to a Valentine's Day release so you can take Fly Your Lady out and you guys can sit on the balcony and slow dance to Drake's Certified Lover Boy. That was your plan. You told me.
I said that?
Yeah.
I don't think I said that.
So are you upset now?
I don't dance.
You boogie?
I groove from time to time, but I don't really do too much
That's a
dancing.
Scarface reference, man. You probably don't know the song.
Nah,
Ghetto Boys. We
No.
boogie.
give me that lighter, because I ain't a fan of, you know how I feel about Scarface.
How do you feel about Drake's Certified Lover Boy, man? What do you expect?
I'm expecting a lot of those, like, he has to, I think Drake gonna try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Certified Lover Boy. Hopefully he gives you the opposite of what you're expecting. From a Certified Lover Boy, you're expecting a lot of women's songs or like a lot of that singing, up-tempo shit. Hopefully he gives you some bars. You know what I'm saying?
Rap album?
Yeah. I prefer like a,
Rap album about like love.
no, like a
and
Take
shit?
Care. Like a great mix of how he did like with Take Care.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or is it Thank Me Later? I think it's Thank Me Later. That's the one. I'm probably saying all this shit wrong. I'm so fucking high. Let me look this shit up so I can be absolutely right for what I'm telling y'all. It's his best album to me. Yeah, Take Care. That's his best album. That's a great blend, great mix, Drake.
So you hoping that this is like a Take Care?
Yeah. With a balance between those kind of music, those type of songs. He rapping, giving you those, when he is giving you that singing, it's more of a slower pace type shit. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to that. I know you looking forward to it. You got the motherfucking haircut.
I am.
Got the Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Told you, man. Thought I was fucking lying. I got it early. I'm gonna keep this out all the way to Valentine's Day, man.
Okay. I'm gonna come see you, T.Y. I want to give me a fade too. I might grow my hair back.
I think T.Y. said something.
I saw the Iverson braids is back. I might grow it back.
You gonna get the braids
I'm
back?
gonna get the braids back. I'm thinking about
Oh,
it.
you gonna
NBA
get
is
the
coming
braids?
back in the NBA.
You gonna go dread it up?
I'm not sure. Something's coming though. Something's coming.
Braid? You know, like a damn.
That line back here and shit. Like, yeah, y'all see what my line gonna be? Be fucked up. No, I wouldn't do something so foolish at this.
Cause you can't grow facial hair, so you gonna look like a fucking damn fool.
I'm like myself.
I'm like wearing braids with no facial hair anymore.
I'm look the same way. I got a fucking lower beard down here, man.
You got to get everything. You got to put all the fucking miracle cream and stuff in the
Well, I'm gonna order some. I want to see if I can give me a little.
Can't you do the regular man mustache?
No.
Two braids. You can't.
No line. I never had a line when I had braids.
Nah, man, you can't do
That's
that.
some soft ass niggas, man. Give me no motherfucking line. Just braid my shit up. What you finna say? You finna ask me something?
The last 10 years of the NBA,
That wasn't it.
was it the LeBron era?
That wasn't what you was finna ask me.
What was I going to ask you, man?
You was finna say something, but it wasn't that.
Was the last 10 years of the NBA, would you call it the LeBron era, or would you call it the LeBron Curry era?
LeBron.
You don't ask Steph Curry who got 3 championships.
Why do I gotta say it that way? Well, they did share it because he had a championship.
The Bird Magic eras, the Jordan eras, the Shaq, Kobe, and Duncan era. Is this just the LeBron era, or is it the LeBron Curry era?
I guess you gotta say LeBron Curry, because Curry won. Do you say Durant?
My brother said that. He would say it's the LeBron Curry Durant era because Durant went to the finals in 2012, and then he went back to the finals with the Warriors three straight years from 20.
Yeah, he
17,
got
18, 19.
a bigger impact.
Yeah.
So I think you gotta put Durant in there too. You got to.
But I would say just Curry and LeBron because of how Curry revolutionized the NBA and how he changed the NBA.
Well, because he can shoot really deep threes.
Yeah. He just changed how he just changed how basketball was played. You know what I'm saying? He changed how you have to guard specifically him, and he just gave people the confidence to take and make these shots.
Durant, too. Some shit
Yeah,
you never
but I
seen.
feel like-
Unstoppable. Just unfucking stoppable.
But if Durant had never gone and enjoyed with Curry, would Durant have a championship ring?
Yes. But where you playing?
So no matter where you went, if you stay in Golden State, you stay in OKC, or wherever you went, you think we had one.
I think he could have won at OKC, but they ran it back. But they lost, right? And Westbrook was still there. I think he could have. I could think he could have ran it back. He could have pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? I think Durant could have did it. But I think he hurt himself, and we all know that when he went over there and did what your boy did to this version of the NBA. Like, let's just go and just team up and play together. Want to talk about Kyrie?
What do you feel about the newest team up? What do you feel about Kyrie Irving's interview?
I didn't see it.
When he had his hand in his face.
Oh, when he was sitting, I just saw the clip. I didn't see.
So you didn't see when he was doing the interview, the whole interview like
No,
that?
I saw the picture with him like that, and I was just like, "This is when the team didn't know who he was, right?"
It was his first interview back from after that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they asked him what happened. He said he needed a pause. You know what I'm saying? He said some things are better than basketball. Some things are bigger than basketball. Some things mean more. They kept trying to ask him like, "What's going on? How do your team feel?" He was like, the people that needed to know about what was going on, they knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? My team supported me. They had my back. They made me feel comfortable to be able to go out and do what I was doing. And just basically like, he was basically saying like it's crazy to hear the media and how everybody got an opinion about who I am and what I do, and they don't know me, and I don't give them the opportunity for them to know me. So how can they have an opinion about me, and how can they be saying some of the stuff that they be saying? So he just said like that's funny, and he laughs at that type of stuff.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and he really looked like he didn't want to talk to them, and it's like I can understand because it's like I literally was going away from basketball for a week, and you motherfuckers told me I should retire. You motherfuckers told me I didn't care about basketball.
See, people just take shit too
Y'all
far.
told me y'all didn't know what was going on. Y'all talking about me being in pictures with my family and how do you supposed to be playing the NBA season? How dare you go to your sister's party and put your arm around her and take a picture and you're not playing basketball? It's like, so why do I want to sit in front of you people that's been trying to tear me down and tear my whole family down? What do I got to say to y'all? What do I got to speak to y'all? So I totally understand him sitting there and having that comment and looking like that. It's like a parent talking to a child. It's like, I really got to sit up here and talk to you. Listen,
Yeah.
you finna sit there and lie to my face.
If all that shit happened that way, I absolutely understand why he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it's like, if that was the case, then his frustration should be with the PR team for the Nets. Or just like any other time when they load management or anything, you know what's going on. Like, or if you say bereavement or you need time away from the
He
team.
just said personal reasons.
Right. Well, like, why nobody said, yeah, well, Kyrie, he's taking some time away from the team, personal. You know what I'm saying? No one says anything.
He did though, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, see, I don't know. I'm just saying when they going off of like, no one knows what Kyrie is, like he pulled a D Rose, didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
So if that happened and they already knew, somebody should have said, I didn't touch you, by the way. I didn't touch him. I got you close. But somebody would have said, yeah, Kyrie's away. They made it seem like no one said anything.
Right. They don't know where he's at.
So, but if someone said something, then immediately
I saw these two different Steve Kerr and Steve Nash interviews where he said, we've been in touch, we've been in communication with Kyrie, we know what's going on, we keep it in the house.
Oh, well, then that's it. So, I understand why he upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, so for somebody that's not following it, you just keep hearing, I'm like, this nigga just said, all right, I'm up. And then when they got on a Zoom call and posed, I'm like, what the fuck going on here? You just doing what you want, huh, Kyrie? You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that.
Tear down his image for no reason.
They want to make him a bad teammate to cancel.
I do appreciate Steven Jackson putting out that Kyrie bought George Floyd that house, even though it was months ago. You know what I'm saying? He was getting bombarded with such bad press. I do appreciate people coming down and trying to come to his aid and, you know what I'm saying, switch the narrative up and put something different out there and just make people's mind, you know what I'm saying, feel differently and think differently about it. And it's crazy. Like, I've never seen what I see with Kyrie. Like, ESPN this morning had a stat about how many touches each player had. Like, Kyrie had 108, KD had 90, and James Harden had 80 or something like that. It's like, fucking body care how many touches a player gets in a game. Like, y'all just create stats to create division, create separation. It's like, that's insane to me, man. I understand everybody got a job to do and everything like that, but it's like, you got people that live and die on. I hate talking to fans who only go on what they see on ESPN. So you said that, like, I don't give a fuck if Shaq had 25 touches. Nigga, when he got them on his ass, give him the ball. That's it. I could care less. Give him the ball when he needs the ball. I don't care, like, they like Kyrie Irving took 3 more shots than Durant and 14 more shots than Harden. I never once looked at the box score and said, Kobe Bryant had 34 points and took 28 shots, and Shaq only took 16 shots. That can't happen again. I never said that. I don't even think I've ever heard that narrative or anything like that. When Shaq say, give me the ball, as long as you gave it to him, that's all he fucking cares. But he's going to give it back to you if he didn't have it.
I heard the narrative before, but I agree.
Shaq, Kobe shoot too much.
Yeah.
But that's not saying that Shaq didn't get his
He still get his shot.
Right. It's not saying, oh, he need to. No, nigga, you need to give me the ball when I need the ball in the right position. Not that he's just going down jacking and gunning it. But, like, I don't know, man. One game, Colin Sexton went off. The man was getting shots with defenders all in his face.
Well, I heard that they lost because they don't play defense.
We knew that. There's another thing, like, we knew that. We knew they didn't play defense prior to James Harden getting them.
Right. So
I don't feel like they lost a defensive stalwart when they traded away Jared Allen, Taurean Prince, and LeVert.
no, if you can't play defense, you just can't play defense. That's what separates them from that Miami type teams.
Right.
They can play defense.
They just need to pick up a big man. Pick up a defender. That's it. That's it.
One person not gonna make that big a difference if everybody on the motherfucking court not playing defense.
They need somebody to protect the paint. That's it. A rebounder is somebody to protect the paint in the inside. They look soft in the middle. So if you want to go up against Joel Embiid, you're gonna need somebody else other than DeAndre Jordan. If you want to go up against the Lakers, you're gonna need somebody else other than DeAndre Jordan down there in that middle. Even going up against the Greek Freak for 7 games, you may need a little bit more than DeAndre Jordan down there in the middle. Because Brook Lopez down there as well. So, I mean, they definitely need another player, or you just going to rely solely on Harden, Kyrie, and KD outscoring everybody. And they can, but you run the risk of motherfuckers stop you, and you can't stop them.
Like who would you think they maybe could pick up? Maybe at the trade deadline or something.
I keep saying JaVale McGee. I don't think.
I knew you was gonna say him.
Cleveland has the most redundant team in the NBA right now. They are full of guards. They keep drafting guards.
I see that.
They got Andre Drummond, JaVale McGee, and who the fuck else they got over there as a big man? Like, they got too many. They got to get rid of one of them. They got to cut one of them. They got to do something with something over there. I don't think it's gonna be Drummond, but it could be him. Whoever they get rid of, I don't know if Dwight Howard will last over there. I don't know. They just need to pick up the Lakers. I mean, who the fuck are we talking about?
The Nets.
The Nets, they need to pick up a big man. Once they do that, they'll be cool. And I don't know what's going on with Russell Westbrook. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. I think they've been hit with a lot of COVID issues and things like that. So maybe that's what's going on. But
You made a statement.
I did. I still stand by, man. Westbrook's still my favorite player, man. Fuck him.
What the number 1 pick? That's what they're trending to, right?
Could be.
Okay.
Could be. I don't know what's in there, but.
Me neither. I don't know shit about college.
That's all I got, man.
That's it. I'm fucking
Inauguration. MLK Day, man.
Seen it.
How'd you
So,
celebrate Martin Luther King Day, man?
I was working. I wasn't off like most people.
Did you see his daughter tweet out that about it's crazy all y'all, a lot of y'all people that's saying that's praising my father, y'all hated my father, that y'all assassinated my father and things like that. She basically, I don't want to tweet verbatim.
More like Mike Pence and all those white people.
She basically just said like y'all trying to show him all this love, but when he died, it was a poll that came out that he was the most hated man in America. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really didn't like my father, but now y'all using him and y'all saying all this stuff.
Yep.
It's crazy like when you take a step back and you start to really think about this shit. You know what I'm saying? These people got kids, so it's like Like just knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Like I know all y'all really hate my father, so I gotta really sit back and listen to you motherfuckers quote his name, his speeches, and use him in his what he stood for to gain power and gain influence over people. It's like it's all bullshit.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Like what is that? Do you teach your kids anything about MLK, or do they know about Martin Luther King? Because when I was a child, I didn't realize that in the 90s he had just died 30 years ago. So that shit was like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, it was hammered down. I remember I had this teacher, Miss Beckham. She used to hammer all black shit down into our head. Like, that's why I know who Thurgood Marshall and all those motherfuckers is. Because that shit mattered to her. It's like it was recent. That's why it mattered to her. Like, it was 30 years ago, she was probably 20. When he got, so it was like it hit her different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wonder how was Martin Luther King received nowadays? Like, how was he?
It's different. I think like in like certain schools, like the school that I went to, it was heavily, it was a black area. It was Black History Month. Black History Month, we had every day they taught us about a different black person for that month. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the school systems work now. Even with the way that how am I trying to put it? The way it's been taught, I don't think it's even taught the exact same way. The impact, like you say, of Martin Luther King when we were coming up to with the kids nowadays. I know, like, I don't really drive it home the way, I don't know how other black families do it, you know what I'm saying? They know who he is. It's always a tribute. You always got, I always hate to see people, I always hate to see like certain white people who you know have been supportive of white supremacy or things like that, even openly, you know what I'm saying, turn around and quote something from Martin Luther King and say we're celebrating coming together as a people. That's not what you really believe. Just cliche. So I don't blame the daughter for saying what she said, feeling the way she did. I probably would feel the exact same way. I forgot we had to talk about the pardons and all that shit. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't agree with when you see the people that should be tweeting things out there or talking about things they should be talking about, and I agree with the daughter. And I'm high as a motherfucker.
Well, we're the inauguration, man.
You want to do the pardons first, or you want to do the inauguration?
Oh, wait.
Just about all the people, like the big deal that was made about, maybe we should have got this a little earlier. Maybe this is people was really waiting to hear. How people were pardoned, and you knew it was coming. And hear about the Tiger King? I never watched the special, but I heard he was locked up or something like the Tiger King. So he ordered a limo service because he thought Trump was gonna pardon him. Didn't get pardoned. You're an idiot. Waste of money, fool. But the pardons. So you see, Wayne, of course, got pardoned. Kodak. It's like a two-question thing I want to say when it comes to this. So
he's still facing 30 years.
Still facing 30 off a rape charge, which he probably won't get. And they say he is out, just moving inside. So when people say that, I can't stand. And I'm gonna just talk about this one particular subject. When I keep seeing stupid motherfuckers saying, okay, look at what Trump did. He pardoned, he's done things for black people. Because he's let a couple of, and I ain't talking about Kodak and Wayne. Y'all gotta stop making a big deal and saying that someone is doing something for a race of people because he's pardoning, I can't say that, tell I'm trying to say. Pardoning criminals. Someone let you out of jail for some shit you did, a crime you did, Steve Bannon. We're not gonna talk about him. We're going to just talk about Wayne and Kodak. And he's being championed like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy that does a great deal for blacks. And also, people who say, study bashing and criticizing Lil Wayne. And I love to ask our guests coming up in one of our future episodes, what would they do in that situation? And I guarantee you, 10 out of 10, they're going to say, or most people are saying, oh man, I'm gonna take the charge. I'm not doing it. I saw a motherfucker, I was looking at DJ Envy them, and a motherfucker called up and said, yeah, I believe in my people. I stand for my people. I'm never getting up there taking no picture with Trump. I'm doing a 10. you dummy. So you go ahead and do the 10 for your people who don't give a damn about you. Ain't gonna write you a damn letter while you sit behind no bars. Like, if it was me, I absolutely stood up there with that sweater and I fucking endorsed Trump all the way through to pardon myself from doing a possible 10 to 20 years in prison.
I definitely would as well. I'm not doing no jail time by anybody's pride. If it's not my own pride, I'm not doing it by nobody else's pride or nobody else's opinion. I think that's foolishness.
Well, I got you with that. But when they talk about the pardons, when they talk about how Obama, they like to compare it to Obama.
Obama pardoned 300 people.
Yeah, we don't have to, I was just going to say that. We don't even have to get into the whole debate like we had earlier. But, yeah, man, y'all motherfuckers got to chill. It's not the,
Was the inauguration big in your household? Politics or anything like this big in your household?
It wasn't. I try to follow politics when it's convenient for me.
Okay.
I'll say that. So I did watch the inauguration. I watched CNN a lot. And I also understand how they are biased. Mm-hmm. So the way that we view Fox is how I view CNN for Democrats. Mm-hmm. Or just feeding you the information that they want to feed you to fuel, to keep the fire burning on how you want to feel a certain way about a certain group of people or a certain topic. Mm-hmm. They'll drive that shit home for 6 to 8 hours or all night. They switch fucking hosts and they just continue. And I'm like, y'all talking about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like driving home and they not addressing a lot of other things. But I'm still gonna watch CNN, of course, over Fox. So I'm watching it, and I was like, okay, this is a big thing. I want to see how it happened. I wanted to see how it turned out. So I watched the beginning of it when the former presidents and stuff was arriving, and they were walking down. I saw Barack, I saw Bush. I was just wanting to see how that scenery was. You know what I'm saying, for that moment. And I actually paused and turned on the game.
Did Michelle slay the outfit?
Her hair. She killed it with the hair. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
She got that shit whipped with the curls and shit. I noticed the hair. You know what I'm saying?
The outfit.
The outfit.
She killed the outfit.
First off, I said the outfits to all of them, I said all this shit looked cheap and basic, but you know it's expensive as fuck.
Did it give you 90s sitcom vibe?
Nah, it didn't give me that.
No?
It gave me really classy.
Iggy, Bam, and Jingle vibe?
Nah. I get what you're saying with that, the high waist.
Yeah.
But it was just like, what I will say about Barack and Michelle is just like, Barack just so fucking cool. Like when you see Michelle get out, and you just see Barack, he just slide up and grab her hand. Everyone just walk down the hall. I'm like, this nigga is just smooth. So I'm not into saying like what he could have did, what he didn't do. Barack just a cool ass nigga, man. You be like, so everything about them, you could tell, like even when she was walking through, you can see like some of the black staff and shit she walked through, she like tapped the dude like they just had to touch her. I touched him because I was demonstrating. That's why that happened, but they just had to touch her. I was like, they just cool as fuck. You can see when they coming through the White House, people miss them, they like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just get that nod of approval opposed to everybody else that was there. Right. And then when I saw Kamala, I said, you know she got a white ass husband. I just knew it. And then when they showed like, I'm not gonna say this thing. I'm not gonna say it. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, if it's the family, that seems about right. You know what I'm saying? I watched all that. The lead up. Mike Pence come in. I went to see him. He showed up, had the straight look on his face, like I don't want to be here. Lock eyes with Obama. Gave his ass the nod. I paid close attention to the interaction between Obama, Barack, and Michelle, and Kamala, and her husband. And Barack, this nigga so cool, man. He just walking up. He giving a formal shake when he need to. He gave the motherfucker the elbow. When he got to, when they came out, the motherfuckers did double pounds, like that little shake. I was like, you just know it, you know what I'm saying? It was just that. So this is what it was. I missed Biden's speech. I watch Biden. Every time I see Biden, I think about him running up on that stage. And I remember seeing a post when Nick Foles got hurt. No, when Trubisky, they thought he was going to get hurt. It was like, Nick Foles warming up, old as hell, taking them tiny steps. And I always think Biden has on knee pads. when he's walking, because he looked like he's in fucking pain every time I see him. You know what I'm saying? But somebody, you know, he had that big ass Bible. Did you see it? So he had like, he got sworn in with like, I think it's traditional, family tradition, like 107 years, some really old Bible, was really big. Somebody gonna say, why the fuck Biden show up with Matt Nagy playbook? I'm like, people are fucking mean. It was like this big for real, you know what I'm saying? But I missed his speech. I heard he was gonna come in, change a lot of things that Trump had. Yeah, so I was sitting there. People, we live in a time, I'm like, how did you find Bernie Sanders? Like somebody zoomed in and found him. He minded his fucking business, practicing social distancing, and motherfuckers want to come and make him be sitting in a corner alone and shit. Like,
motherfucker sitting on the Joe Budden podcast.
man, Bernie Sanders, man, he's done nothing but what he's trying to do. Trying to do the right thing, man.
Unbelievable.
They make you a joke. They had Lady Gaga and J-Lo. You see A-Rod? Somehow A-Rod made it. A-Rod was amongst all the former presidents, standing up there, fucking talking them around, talking to Bush. I'm like, they like A-Rod getting in on it. Because J-Lo's performing, my wife's here, I would be A-Rod. Oh, you perform? Think I ain't going? I'm up here. What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all see know me? A-Rod. You know me?
Steroids.
A lot of fucking steroids. He's definitely him. You know what I'm saying? Old A-Rod. But yeah, man. It wasn't that big a deal for me. It was the moment after seeing the Savages riot the Capitol. And I still have to send you, I want to send you, was your brother watching it if you sent it to him? 10 minutes of like from inside when it was happening, it will blow your mind. Trust me, I'm like, the fact that these guys are walking around this place really believing, and we're going to get back to the inauguration, but believing that they are here, it's a calling, like the Lord has called on them to stand up for their country. They're like, we did this, we gotta take it back, and just storming through that motherfucker, rambling through drawers, taking pictures of fouls. They think they was really playing like Call of Duty. They like, hey man, this is a search and seize operation. Who's calling the operation? You know, it was amazing. But yeah, man, I just watched to see the build up around that and see how that would turn out. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch it at all. I just curious just to see how you treat politics in your household. My brother said he didn't watch it. He said it's not really something that it's not really a big deal because nothing really. They don't really change anything, you know what I'm saying? They don't really announce too much. You know, the Democrats have everything. It's not the first time the Democrats have had everything. We've had it before.
True.
I believe it was Clinton. If it was somebody before Clinton was somebody else. So it's like, and nothing's changed. So it's like, it's not, I'm not looking at this to see and think and act and feel like Joe Biden is going to give you something that's going to change something super drastic or anything like that.
No, I ain't watching it to hear his speech. I didn't even watch the speech.
But I'm just saying all in all.
No, I got you. It's entertainment. It's entertainment for me. And it is also like, so when I'm watching like politics, it's like around the election. It's around, if it's anything big going on, I will look at it just so I'm aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just to be in tune, but I'm not, by no means am I one of the people that's going to sit up here and say, oh yeah, I'm waiting on Joe Biden to come and just make major changes for black people in the community. That should probably start with your alderman and your mayor and your governor first, not the fucking president. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I see it, like you said, we talking about a lot of posts. People are either saying, oh Lord, oh Joe crying and all kind of shit. I've also seen posts with people crying because Trump is leaving. Like, delirious. Like, I can't believe this.
Well, get out of here on this, man.
What
Do you
plan
think
you
Trump
have?
is going to be successful and start his own political party?
I think Trump will be successful with doing whatever he would like to do. You know what I'm saying? He has that big of he has like a cult following behind him. He has people who's going to support him, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's big about the impeachment, because had they impeached him, he wouldn't have been able to run again.
Mm-hmm.
So because they didn't impeach him, he can go reload 4 years from now. He can come back and try to run again.
And he can say, hey, all right,
If
I don't
he
have
has
to run
his
as a
own-
Republican.
I
I can run as independent.
If he has his own independent party and he wins, then what?
Then it is what it is. You got 4 more years of his ass. You know what I'm saying? Then you have the half of the dumbass blacks who sit around and say, oh, he's back, gonna do something great for us, gonna give us some free money, pardon us, we can commit crimes, and then he may pardon us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's, we get all the loans back. You know what I'm saying? You know, the SBA and the scam gifts.
Trump gonna come back in 4 years and pardon all the motherfuckers that get locked up for SBA loan. That's what he gonna do.
No, he gonna pardon all the motherfuckers that's on no-fly zone and who fucking stormed the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? Who, by the way, let me say this real quick. The guy with the feet on the desk is out of prison right now on house arrest after storming the Capitol and putting his feet, that was mad, but you can have it, putting his feet on the desk and leaving them. But there you go. Out on house arrest.
But get out of here on this one, man.
And they gave dude the organic food too.
Watching growing up hip hop, Waka Flocka's mom, if you respectful, Waka Flocka's mom came out and said she's a Trump supporter. And he said, man, it's going to make it a little difficult for me and my household. Now, she gave no reason for why they're a Trump supporter, basically because Trump tells how it is, you see him coming.
Yeah.
He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No
Waka kind of comes off as like he likes supports Trump.
No, he didn't. His mouth was blown, he was mad.
Okay.
He said his wife was going to be mad because his mom was supporting him, like, man, you're going to have me in a battle or whatever. How you feel about that? You ever been in that type of battle with your mom? Do you think politics or something like that should be something that comes that deeply in between?
Nah. But maybe I can understand it from her perspective if she's like a immigrant. Not an immigrant, but she's foreign descent. Did I use that right? And the way he speaks about people's religion, or he speaks about Hispanics, or he speaks about people of foreign descent. Maybe she feels a strong way about it if it was saying like things about blacks. But we had your girl, she was white or something, and she supported Trump. You probably would feel away. That's the best way I probably can kind of see if I can relate to it, because it kind of makes you uncomfortable if you got a friend. If I have a white friend, and he turn around, they'll tell you like, yeah, oh, I didn't see anything really wrong with what he did right there. You would probably look at it. You would take a step back. It wouldn't tear down the foundation inside of my household. I would lose a little bit of respect for you. And you probably would know it. So maybe that's what he's trying to avoid. And women do shit different too, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't think it should have that big an impact.
Well, I'm waiting to see how that turns out on growing up hip hop. Will it make you watch?
Is it that this next episode?
I think so.
What channel does that even come on?
WeTV.
All right. I ain't watching shit on WeTV. I don't even know what channel that is. Ain't that the free channel? That be like on a regular channel when you fuck up and switch from cable?
Oh, man.
Wow, WeTV. Think they different? Think you special? I'm getting 100% residual.
They get that bag over there on WeTV, baby.
Ain't no bad, cause I don't know. Okay, the black motherfuckers over there that think Black Lightning and All American is a great show. They tuned in to all that shit, but it might be good. Go ahead.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Straight Gas Homie Podcast, episode 43.
43.
Probably gonna be named Damson.
This is the big dog. 43. Not Roman Reigns.
You got a Ruger? You got a Rory?
No, that's definitely not going to happen.
Get out of here.
Episode 43 of Straight Gas Homie Podcast.
Go ahead.
Truth Teller.
Go ahead. They on the Truth Teller.
They're the Truth Teller. Featuring Double D. I said featuring.
Wow.
You didn't catch it. Featuring the star of the show, the host of the show. Comment, subscribe, support.
Like, share.
Like, share. There we go. This is not my role. We didn't have too many sound effects in this show. That's how high he is, y'all. Double D, D Block, Certified Lover Boy, the great one.
We out here, man. Straight Gas on the podcast.
He smacked my hand. Oh shit.
Damn my ass.
Oh man, that shit went 2 hours.